already have my base down. If you'd like to see a full autumn winter base routine, I have a video. It's a short that you can find in the shorts part of my profile, or if you're watching this on TikTok, it's just in my profile. I'm wearing a little bit of like a teal green shirt. And then I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in Petal Primavera, the prettiest, subtlest pink with a little bit of glow. On days when I'm doing my everyday makeup, this is the blush that I tend to go for. I'm not looking for anything too crazy. I just want a pop of color, but I do put it all around the temple area and onto the cheeks and up onto the side of the forehead to get a nice face framing layer. My haircut really looks good with this style blush. If you tend to wear your hair back all day, this might be kind of intense for you, but again, because of my hair, the hair color and style, this really works well for me. So do as you would, but this is just obviously like, this has been my favorite. I feel like I talk about this in almost every video. And I'll even take some of that on to the nose, down the sides of the nose. I kind of use it as a contour, and then I'll just push it around until I feel like that's really blended in. Very pretty. This is really my favorite for my everyday makeup when I just want something very chic, put together, gorgeous, kind of more 90s chic. It's kind of pared back. It's a little bit minimal. It's a little bit matte. Makeup Revolution London Reloaded Iconic 3 palette. And as usual with most of their palettes, they're just numbered. So I'm going to go in with shade number 5, which is a beautiful dusty lavender. And just lay this all down over the lid. I feel like I need 5 or 6 more of this palette because I'm blowing through these colors. I just love it so much. I feel like it's very flattering on low contrast people. I think it would be flattering on most people, but specifically low contrast. These are neutral colors that are subtly pigmented, so you're not getting this crazy heavy pigmentation, just really gorgeous subtle washes of color. And I'll take that underneath the eye as well. The brush I'm using is a tapered crease brush from Sonia Kashuk. I just got this at Target. Very nice and soft brush, really like it. I wasn't expecting much from it, but I'm very pleased with this brush. I use it every day, actually, more than most other brushes. So I just keep dipping back into that color until I feel like I've achieved a good wash. I wing it out a little bit. I swipe more into the crease to deepen that a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with shade number 9, which is basically a little bit darker than this, just ever so slightly, and take that just at the lowest part of the lid. You could call this a smoky eye. That is typically what I tend to go for just daily gorgeous makeup when I'm not feeling super creative and I just want to look beautiful. Typically tend to go for a grungy but put together smoky eye. And again, I'll just kind of keep putting that color on. I'm stippling at first and then blending out to minimize fallout and winging out. Then with my finger, I'm going to take this gorgeous dusty lavender. Oh, this is my favorite color ever. I really feel like I would just buy 15 of this palette just to get that one color because it's perfect. It's perfect. It has a very subtle pearl to it, that perfect smoky lavender. Just love it. And then I keep that right down there on the lowest part of the lid. In between each dip, I clean my finger off so that oil isn't building up or the pearls from that eyeshadow aren't muddling the next layer that I go in with. And I'll do that with every single dip so that I get the best and cleanest color payoff. Oh, fuck. I'll clean that up with Scotch tape. And then I'll go in again, just concentrating it on the lash line this time. Really just kind of stamping that on, a little bit of a wing out, and one more time. One of the most underrated tools to have in your makeup kit. Love this so much. And since I don't like doing my eyeshadow before my base, very helpful tool for picking up any fallout. And then you just go back in with blush or whatever to clean up what was taken off. In today's case, it doesn't look that bad. It actually looks really good. So now I'm going to take the MAC 211 brush and use shade 15, which is a gorgeous black with kind of like a plum pearl. It's so, so, so pretty, but I'm just going to keep this right down on the lowest part of the eyelash. And again, I go on the back of my hand and really kind of work that color into the brush so that I'm, again, minimizing fallout. And then I'll just begin by stippling that color on, concentrating it right down there at the lowest part of the lid, right on the lash line, and just very subtly wing that out. Then I'll go back in to that little pile and pick up some more pigment and just keep repeating that until I achieve kind of like a smoky wing, very loose and very kind of grungy, not super perfect. Just adds a little bit of depth. See the difference? And I'll just keep going back in, probably about 4 or 5 layers of this. This is layer 2, this is without, and that's layer 2. Very subtle, but meaningful impact. Layer 3. And now I'll repeat this on this eye. Now I'm brushing up the brows. Now I'm curling the lashes. This is something that I don't really talk about, but the eyelash curler itself. This is a Tweezerman eyelash curler. I really like their grooming products. I am a huge fan of their nail files, their tweezers, their nail clippers, basically their foot file, everything that I have from them I really love and is very high quality. And I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a while that I purchased this. I can't not make a face when I'm curling my lashes. I'm pretty sure that I purchased this because it supposedly has a larger opening than your average, like this part opens up wider than your average eyelash curler. I really like that because I feel like it's such a strange mechanism to use that it, having a wider opening is ideal. Now let's put on some mascara. Taking the Maybelline Firework mascara in brownish black. Just keep it a little bit more subtle today. It doesn't have to be super black mascara. I have 2 shades. I have black and brown. And on days when I'm feeling just a little slightly more subdued, I'll use the brown. Very nice. Concentrate that product at the root of the lash and then wiggle it gently outward, avoiding the end of the lash because I don't want super clumpy lashes today. I kind of want more of like a wispy, natural looking lash. Then I'll take what's left on the wand and just hit the bottom lashes ever so slightly, not trying to get a crazy clumpy lash with that either, just really natural, and basically just to tint that lash. Now I'm using the Wet n Wild Micro Brow Pencil. This is the best brow pencil that I have ever used. It's better than any luxury pencil that I've used, and it has a very extremely fine point, which is what I was looking for. Even in luxury micro brow pencils or fine tipped pencils, I wasn't able to find as fine of a point and in the color that I liked. So this checks all of the boxes for me. They have a good color range. I usually use the soft brown or dark brown. Dark brown is definitely darker and I have to go in with a much lighter hand. I don't mind it, but sometimes if I can't find the soft brown at my local drugstore or for whatever reason, I accidentally pick up dark brown, like whatever. I can still use this and it still looks beautiful. Look at that. And just very subtly fill in that brow. Now repeat this brow on this eye. Now I'm taking the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in shade BFF3. I'll just do a natural outline today, nothing crazy. And then I'll kind of press that in a little bit. The Revlon Coffee Bean Pearl Lipstick. Pretty. So this is today's look. Very simple, very straightforward, but subtle and nuanced and gorgeous and kind of gothic and romantic. It's just a really good, subtle, everyday look when I don't really know what to do, but I just want to look beautiful. So let me know if you have any questions below. Thank you so much for watching. You can find everything that I used in the description box below or in my comments or whatever platform you're watching this on. You can find the links to all of the products that I used and recommend and love and wear all the time. So, and thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day and ciao for now.